Yo guys, what's up? My name is Levi and every month I document how my SMMA journey's been. This is the 14th month and let's get right into it. So this month started off with a bang. Right off the bat, closed someone on August 1st for $1,500 a month for just leads, no calling, no nothing. And I get a $500 bonus for the first month if I get minimum of 30 leads. But they have $1,500 in ad spend, so that's like easily guaranteed right off the bat a win. After that first week, though, when we still had leftover appointments from July, things really dried up for us. So we had done a lot of weird outreach methods to try and get appointments, and we were really scrambling to get things going because I had a vacation that I had to go to, or not had to go, I got to go to with my family. I'm still grateful for that. But it was really pushing us to like try and get things on autopilot so they would still run while I was on vacation. We were supposed to leave on August 10th to Lahaina, which is like a little town in Maui, Hawaii, which will pop it up right here. It's kind of what happened to it on August 10th. It burned down completely. There's a few hundred people dead and missing, so I'll leave like a charity down below if you guys can go like donate to that if you can. Um, it was really sad. Like a lot of the locals on like the other island we ended up staying at, like they knew people who were like burned, and I don't know, made me a lot more grateful after leaving. But while we were there, our trip was cut short as we went to another island. It took a few other days to like, set everything up. And then I had calls one day and then I got sick for a few other days. So I didn't really get to do the whole vacation thing. Um, Hence I'm still like white as fuck. But anyways, we got back, kept doing fulfillment, kept running ads for our current clients from July, as well as the person we signed on the 1st. And we actually got our first recurring revenue ever for this guy named Herman. Um, Unfortunately, he was really broke and he signed to $1,000 a month instead of the $500 trial he was on. And he said he would only renew on the condition that we got him a minimum of 30 booked appointments a month, which is just insane. Like, even if we do get that, which we might, not happening. We're not going to re-sign him. But anyways, around that time when we got back, $100 million Leads by Alex Hormozy had come out, and it gave us some new ideas for outreach, and we kind of came up with a game plan of getting a bunch of little tiny mini like trial bags and then stacking those to run ads, as well as people try our service for 2 weeks, whatever. After that, we pitch them on a PIF, which is a pay in full. So they pay upfront for 3 months, which gives us a bunch more ad spend to scale. And that got us a lot more appointments. We signed one right off the bat. And then we have a few kind of in limbo right now, which I think are probably going to close soon. Finally, getting into the title of the video, one of the outreach methods that we had tried got us in touch with a guy who was very interested in our services. And the biggest thing that we had gotten from the intro calls was he was like a really big value guy. And because of like his emphasis on value, we knew that like pricing wasn't really an option. So we decided to like be brave and pitch a 5K PIF for the first time. So my goal was like, he's going to come through, he's going to pitch the 5K PIF. And to make the 5K PIF seem even like such a better deal, I put another package on the screen for $10,000 in order to like, make the other one seem small. And that package was not the 5K package, which was Facebook ads in a call center. It was Facebook ads and a call center, Google ads with a call center, and TikTok ads with a call center at $200 a day ad spend. So he would have had to pay an additional $6,000 a month to do that package. And I was like, there's no way he's choosing that. We get on the call, doesn't really help. He was super A-type. He was not helpful. And I asked him, which package would you like at the end of it? He's like, well, option 2 is definitely the better one. We're going to go ahead and go with that for right now. And then we'll only go with it, though, on the contingency that I can't pay up front. I'm not going to do that. I'll pay a chunk, but I'm not going to pay up front. And I need a price month to month after that. Because if this works, which with everything you showed me, it does work, after the 3 months, I need a price. I need a price that I can rely on for my guys month in, month out. And I want to sign a 6 or 12 month contract with you right off the bat, right? And I was like, all right, let me go ahead and talk to my financial team. I like turned off my screen, I muted, and I like pretended to call some people while I called a bunch of people and figured out what to do. And we ended up deciding to just not do the $10,000 deal. It was not worth it. We would have had to call so many people. We would have had to do so much extra work. And it was just not good. But the decision of like not having a month to month after that kind of freaked him out a bit, because he's like, why do you not have prices set up for the month after? It seems like you guys have really high churn, things like that. So we kind of got together with him and said, hey, listen, if you just want to do Facebook ads month to month with a higher ad spend, we could do that for you on a longer term basis. Try it out for the first month, see what happens, and we'll go from there. And he's like, all right, sounds good. He hasn't signed, he hasn't closed, anything like that. That conversation was just earlier today. But I did say no to $10,000, which he did offer. He was trying to pay, but I thought it probably wasn't the best idea because I don't know. So I was offered $10,000. I did say no to $10,000, and I do think it was the better move long term. I think it would have been really messy if we got a charge back for that $10,000, and it just was not something I was willing to deal with in the long run. So that being said, thank you for listening to another boring month in my life. We aren't at 10K MRR yet. We are close. Next month, hopefully we do a bit better. And I'm looking forward to it, because after we do hit 10, then I'm going to start like dropping like the SOPs and like things that have helped me get to that point and scale on the channel as well. Because a lot of people, you guys DM me asking for like mentorship and like courses and coaching and stuff, but I don't really want to do that. I'll just kind of upload it for free here and kind of see what comes of it, because there aren't really that many good resources on YouTube, believe it or not. So, yep, thanks for watching. Hopefully next month's better. This one kind of sucked. Made a lot of progress, but not a lot of money. But see you next month. Peace.